So we finally have an explanation as of why Woody is coming back in Toy Story 5, and it's actually pretty interesting as of why he is going to be coming back. I know this news is a little bit older, but I wanted to give you guys my thoughts because I wasn't able to do it when this news first came out. So it's pretty interesting how he actually comes back. Woody returns to the main crew in Toy Story 5 has been explained. The lily pad wants to separate Bonnie from her toys, wanting to make her more social. Jessie, who is now in charge of Bonnie's toys, decides that they need Woody, leading her to ask Woody to come back. Here is the full explanation. Toy Story 5 Woody's return is a big deal, as it means that Jessie thinks only he can solve the problems that the lily pad is creating. Woody's knowledge of Bonnie, or simply his history of being a leader of the toys, could contribute to this. The preview also revealed that it's been a while since Woody has seen the rest of the toys. Upon his return, Woody is once again butting heads with Buzz Lightyear, while Ham, Rex, Slinky, and Miss Potato Head look on. Woody's return also reveals the interesting fact that Jessie took his place. Many Toy Story fans assumed that Buzz would be the natural next leader for the toys. However, Jessie has stepped in instead, with her being the one to decide to bring back Woody. While it's not yet been revealed why Jessie took the reins of Woody instead of Buzz, this will surely be explained when the film is finally released. Now there is one question I do have, and that's how does Jessie even contact Woody? Some people are assuming that she uses the lily pad to contact him, but how would Woody even get contact? He doesn't even have electronics or anything like that. Maybe he does in Toy Story 5, but like, does he know the number of Bonnie or anything? That's really just confusing to me. And also, they don't even mention Bo Peep at all. So that concept art that we saw a couple of months ago, is it just Woody that goes inside of Bonnie's room or helps the toys, and then Bo Peep just kind of stays behind? I don't really know. Another detail that I said was interesting is that Jessie being the leader, that makes sense because now she has Woody's badge. Him giving the badge to her was kind of like the passing the torch in Toy Story 4, kind of. I know Buzz would have been a no-brainer to be a leader, but I think he's more of like the side leader or like the supporting character next to Jessie when she's the leader. I don't think she's going to be the main character in Toy Story 5, but more she's going to have a way bigger role than she did in Toy Story 4. I'm just curious, where is Bo Peep? Because they have not said anything about her return. Another thing that's interesting is said that Lilypad wants to separate the toys from Bonnie. What if we had like an Inside Out 2 situation, I don't know, where all the toys get kicked out, or Bonnie goes on a trip with her family and the toys end up getting kicked out while the tablet is being played with, and the toys have to find a way to get back. But before they get back, they end up having to encounter the army of Buzz Lightyears and eventually encountering Bo Peep again. I think that would actually be pretty cool, but how all these storylines will kind of connect is a little confusing. I just hope they do Woody's character justice in this and they don't just ignore everything they did in the other movie. Having him be back with the gang of the toys, yes, I am very much happy about that, but I'm more wondering how exactly they're going to handle the storyline. All I hope is that I hope that he stays a lost toy till the end of the movie too, and I hope by the end of the movie they can somehow find a way to have all the toys go with Woody. Another interesting thing that this article does reveal is that Mr. Potato Head will be in the movie. It says that in the description here, his name is listed on here, so I'm assuming that he's going to be recast. I'm assuming every character is going to be back, even Mr. and Miss Potato Head, but I do think they're going to be recasted. I'm just curious, who are they going to recast? Another interesting detail is the fact that not just Lilypad wanting to separate the toys from Bonnie, but also the fact that she wants Bonnie to be more social. We saw this concept art a couple months ago of Lilypad, and we see that we see a bunch of text messages on there. I'm assuming that that's what she means by being social, is like texting her friends, and now that Bonnie's making a lot more friends in school than she did in Toy Story 4, that's what Lilypad really wants. She just wants the best for Bonnie, but she's doing it in the wrong way. It's the exact same thing that happened with Anxiety with Inside Out 2. She just wanted to protect Riley, except she was just doing it the wrong way, and I think that's pretty much what's going to happen here, is Lilypad isn't really a true villain. She's just someone that wants the best for her owner. But I do think Lilypad as a character could be very interesting in the movie and could really contribute to the themes, to the movie's commentary of electronics and technology nowadays. I think that she could honestly be one of the best Toy Story villains we've had in a long time. I think these details about Woody coming back are pretty interesting, so what do you think?